Imagine a world where you're unable to resist the urge to check your phone, even in the midst of a conversation with a loved one. A world where the constant stream of notifications, likes, and comments has become an all-consuming force, driving you to surrender to its every whim. Welcome to the world of social media addiction, where the boundaries between reality and illusion are constantly blurred. And who better to guide us through this labyrinthine landscape than the father of psychoanalysis himself, Sigmund Freud? Born in 1856, Freud was an Austrian neurologist who pioneered the field of psychoanalysis, laying the groundwork for our modern understanding of the human psyche. His groundbreaking theories on the unconscious mind, repression, and the structure of personality have had a profound impact on contemporary thought, influencing fields as diverse as psychology, philosophy, and literature. And now, in this exclusive presentation, Freud will share his insights on the dark psychology of social media and addiction, revealing the underlying mechanisms that drive our obsessive behavior and the devastating consequences that can result from it. So, let's embark on this journey into the heart of darkness, and explore the ways in which social media has become a reflection of our deepest fears, desires, and anxieties. As Freud once said, the ego is not master in its own house. And nowhere is this more evident than in the realm of social media, where our carefully curated personas often conceal a maelstrom of conflicting emotions, desires, and impulses. The likes, comments, and followers we accumulate serve as a proxy for self-worth, fueling an insatiable hunger for validation and attention. But what happens when this fragile ego is threatened, when the carefully constructed facade begins to crumble? The consequences can be devastating, ranging from anxiety and depression to full-blown narcissistic personality disorder. Freud's concept of the death drive is particularly relevant here, as it suggests that our addiction to social media may be, at least in part, a manifestation of our own self-destructive tendencies. By constantly seeking external validation, we may be attempting to compensate for feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, or a deep-seated fear of rejection. And yet, the more we feed this addiction, the more we risk losing touch with our authentic selves, sacrificing our autonomy and individuality on the altar of social media conformity. As we navigate this complex web of psychological dynamics, it's essential to recognize that our addiction to social media is not just a personal issue, but a symptom of a broader societal problem, one that reflects our collective values, desires, and anxieties. So, how does this apply to our modern world, where social media has become an integral part of our daily lives? The answer lies in the way social media platforms are designed to exploit our psychological vulnerabilities, using sophisticated algorithms and manipulative techniques to keep us hooked. The infinite scroll, the endless stream of notifications, and the carefully curated content all serve to activate our brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and stimulating our desire for more. But what about the long-term consequences of this addiction? Research has shown that excessive social media use can lead to a decline in attention span, increased stress levels, and a heightened risk of mental health disorders. Moreover, the constant exposure to curated and manipulated content can create unrealistic expectations and promote consumerism, materialism, and narcissism. Freud's concept of the uncanny is particularly relevant here, as it suggests that our fascination with social media may be driven by a deep-seated desire to reconnect with our repressed thoughts, feelings, and desires. By exploring the unconscious motivations behind our social media addiction, we can begin to develop a more nuanced understanding of our own psyche and the ways in which social media reflects and shapes our inner world. So, what can we do to break free from the grip of social media addiction and reclaim our autonomy? The first step is to develop a greater awareness of our own motivations and behaviors, recognizing the ways in which social media manipulates our emotions and desires. By setting boundaries, limiting our screen time, and engaging in offline activities, we can begin to detox from the constant stream of notifications and curated content. Additionally, we can cultivate a more authentic online presence, one that reflects our true values, interests, and personality. This may involve taking a step back from the endless pursuit of likes and followers, and instead, focusing on building meaningful relationships and connections with others. Freud's concept of the talking cure is particularly relevant here, as it suggests that the act of sharing our thoughts, feelings, and desires with others can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth and transformation. By embracing our imperfections, vulnerabilities, and uncertainties, we can begin to develop a more compassionate and realistic self-image, one that is not dependent on the validation of others. And so, as we navigate the complex landscape of social media, let us remember that our true power lies not in our online persona, but in our ability to think, feel, and act as autonomous, conscious beings. In conclusion, our addiction to social media is a symptom of a deeper psychological issue, one that reflects our collective desires, fears, and anxieties. By exploring the dark psychology of social media and addiction, we can begin to develop a more nuanced understanding of our own psyche and the ways in which social media shapes our inner world. So, if you're ready to break free from the grip of social media addiction and reclaim your autonomy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content on dark psychology and personal growth. And remember, the first step towards transformation is awareness, so let us embark on this journey of self-discovery together, and may we emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate as a result. If this video opened your eyes to something you couldn't ignore, subscribe. New dark psychology secrets every single day. Don't miss what comes next.